What's happening, guys? It's Buzz Nakwal Fry and today we're checking out the new Lava E-Tab Ivory. Now this tablet is an Android tablet. It's powered by Android 4.1. It's available in the market for a price of rupees 9,400 approximately. If we talk about the hardware on the inside, you have a 1.2 GHz dual-core processor, which is an A9 dual-core processor, and you have the PowerVR SGX 531 GPU. So it seems that the processor is a MediaTek. The GPU is at 500 MHz, which is fairly decent. And you also have 1 GB of RAM and 4 GB of internal storage, and you also have a micro SD card slot that can expand the storage up to 32 GB. The display is a 7-inch TFT LCD display and has a resolution of 1024 by 600. You also have two cameras, a 2 megapixel rear camera and a 0.3 megapixel front camera. And the battery inside the device is a 2800 mAh battery. The device will take two SIM cards, one 2G SIM card and one 3G SIM card. Now inside the box you get standard set of things. So a charger, a warranty card, data cable, an OTG cable which is useful, and a user manual apart from the tablet is the standard box contents. If we talk about the build quality of the tablet is really nice to look at. It also feels really robust in the hand. It has a metallic back panel which makes it feel premium and look premium as well, and branding on the tablet is also fairly subtle, so it does not shout out brand name and it does not actually look like a very cheap tablet. So we're pretty happy with the way it looks and the build quality. One fair amount of issue that we have with the device is that around the volume rocker, the cover is a little loose and it looked like that you could open the back panel, and you can't really open the back panel, but if you pry it with your finger, it sort of opens up and reveals the insides of the tablet, which is not really something that you want to do. So that is something that we are not happy with, but overall the device seems really robust and overall build quality feels like this device can take a huge amount of damage and still continue to go on. Now if we talk about the interface, we have a fairly vanilla interface, no customization on Android. You do have a bunch of preloaded applications that is something that you won't be really using. In terms of usability, we found that the device has a fairly vivid display. Gaming on the device is good, and you'll be pretty happy with the overall response from the device. The fact that it has SIM card capabilities allows it to make phone calls and have data connections. So you have two SIM cards, two phone calling capabilities. So you have dual calling capabilities, and you also have standby on the other SIM card. So you can use one for data, one for calling. Technically, you can use the 3G card for data and the 2G card for calling. And that'll be useful for a lot of people who don't want to buy a separate phone. So they can use this as a phone as well. That being said, if you're looking for a tablet, you have lots of other options in the market. And overall performance was not very good from the device. If you're looking for a power tablet, this may not be the best option. Also, the fact that it's running Android 4.1 when 4.4 is already out, we're not expecting a lot of updates in terms of software on this. So that is something that may disappoint some people. Battery life was decent and we got about 1 day's use, and that is, in our intent, a good amount of battery on this tablet. It has a 2800 mAh battery, and most phones nowadays come with more battery than that. Considering this is a dual SIM device, it will consume a lot more battery, but it got us about a day's use and it's not bad. It's pretty good for a tablet. The dual core CPU will not give you a lot of performance, but it'll get you through day-to-day tasks, and you can also use office applications without any issues. The cameras are there for the heck of it, and you shouldn't really be using a tablet to click pictures. But the 2 megapixel camera at the back and the front facing cameras are just average, if not poor, and will not be useful to a lot of people. I'd rather have you stick to a point and shoot camera or a camera from another phone. Overall, the Lava E-Tab Ivory is a decent tablet. It has phone call capabilities, which sets it apart from other tablets that I would usually recommend, like the Nexus, which is now available for a price of about 8,000 rupees. Considering that in mind, this one has phone call capabilities, and it caters to those who are looking for with a tablet and are not looking to buy a separate phone. With respect to that, you do have a lot of flaws on this tablet. The fact that it comes with Android 4.1, the fact that The build quality from the side is not that great. The fact that the cameras are not that great either. There are a lot of plus points as well, that being the dual SIM card capabilities, the expandable storage, the pretty good build quality, and the price factor, which is under 10,000 rupees, which makes it a really considerable device. The graphics card is also decent, and gaming is good. You get a good amount of response from the tablet. That being said, if you're not looking for a dual hybrid device, if you're not looking for a tablet that does calling, the Nexus 7 first generation will offer better performance in gaming. In this price segment, offers a better build quality, and you also get the latest version of Android. So you have to choose your evil, and if you're looking for a phone call capability tablet, then the Lava tab may actually sort out for you. If you have any questions or queries, do leave them in the comment section below. Check us out on iGyan.in. Catch us on Facebook, Twitter, Google+. Make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube, youtube.com/iGyan, youtube.com/iGyanTV for iGyan Networks. This is me, Bharat Nagpal. Thank you guys for watching.